So what kind of planning do you implement before incidents occur to ensure teams are ready to act quickly?
We make sure we have a pre-task plan, and that pre-task plan goes into effect on every job site. Make sure that everybody, again, understands exactly what's going to be accomplished for that day. You make sure you plan, do, check, adjust. And then if something, God forbid, does happen, Peter, we always have our crisis management plan that we refer to. Essentially, what that does, it tells us that if something happens, X, Y, or Z, these are the right people that are going to get involved. Most of our job sites do have an on-site medic. All of our job sites have an assigned environmental health and safety officer or safety person. And those people are in the know with regards to when something happens on a job site, who they need to report to, who needs to be in the know with regards to what happened. And more importantly, what are we going to do to prevent that from happening again in the future?
You said something earlier that really caught my ear. You said it really quickly. Make sure I got it right. Plan, do, check, adjust. So that must be a
100%.
mantra that you have.
It
Talk
is,
more about that.
Yeah. So that's true of whether we're talking about a construction-related event, or it could be something even a software implementation, or it could be something that we're doing every day at Turner. Was we always use the term plan, do, check, adjust. We say you plan for an activity. What are you going to do today that's different than yesterday? You do it. You make sure, hey, I did this, what I said I was going to do. I check my work. Is everything right? And if I need to adjust it to make it an improvement better, we make those adjustments. And more importantly, we communicate that to other people that, hey, I learned this lesson. So you plan, you do, you check, and you adjust. So you're constantly improving. One of the things that we did recently was a tabletop exercise for a crane collapse on a job site that implemented or occurred near a hospital. And we said, hey, there was a crane that was near the hospital and it collapsed. And we said, okay, what needs to happen with regards to the start of the incident when the crane collapses to literally 3-4 days, even weeks later? We laid everything out. So we said the first 15 minutes, what you're doing is you're evacuating the job site. We have muster points. Every single person on a job site knows where the muster point is. Working with our team, the Turner team, we have a engineer of record who's actually going to be working very closely with the authorities. We have our construction team leads who are going to be working very closely with those authorities. And then we also have to bring in potentially an outside engineer to determine, hey, is it safe to go in there and do the work that needs to happen? And then more importantly, we have a liaison be working with the hospital to say, hey, here's what happened. Did any required material for that hospital get impacted? We have a very, very tight ship with regards to making sure that everyone's in the know from start to finish.
And I know when you're dealing with incidents, you're oftentimes worried about the public at large. So how do you manage those external dynamics?
So when it comes to the public, especially on a job site, it's important that we meet the rules and regulations of the local city and ordinances in and around the job sites. Putting up the protection that's required, whether it be scaffolding, fencing, et cetera, making sure that we're protecting the staff, but also the environment. The environment is important as well. Like you could have, a local river or a water treatment source that might be near that job site. So Turner is very cognizant when it comes to protecting the public as well as the environment that are around the job site. Right? We want to make sure that we fit in with the community, right? That we're there to support them. If we're building a school or we're building a college or a university or a stadium, whatever it may be, we want to be part of that community. So we always make sure that we are tied into the local community and they understand that we're there to protect them as well as our employees.